back to the Tai Chi instructions. So this will be the part 4 of learning the large frame Yang style 12 movement form. So this is a form that's largely about training the waist and getting a sense for, by using bigger movements, getting a sense for the movement required to do the moves properly. One of the things that can happen in Tai Chi, certainly watching masters, which you are not, is basically as they get more and more refined over time, a lot of the movement that we learn initially in a more physical sense becomes internal, so they can almost look, sometimes almost stiff in a way, but there's a lot that's happening internal. This form is largely intended to bring some of that more outward, to learn how to coordinate it, and then as you do the regular Tai Chi form, for those that know that, while that still has some physical outsides to it, you're learning more how to tighten that up internally and make the same kind of rotational forces and torquing through the legs and the waist, but without it being so obvious, I guess. So this one is going to be a little tricky to get the angles just right. So I'm going to try facing the camera, and we'll go through what we know, some short as we can, and then without any instruction, and then we'll pick up where we left off at the last class. So. So that's where we ended up last time. I'm going to do this next section starting by facing the camera, and then we'll try probably that direction, even though technically this is all still going to your left from wherever straight was when we started. So we finished with that last push. Weight's on the front leg. And you're going to shift your weight back. Draw this hand up, look into the palm. The weight comes off that leg. It's all into here now. Hand draws back. So, and then you're going to kind of slide them through. So this hand's on the outside of that thigh with the palm facing back. This is the back of your palms near the side of your head. So just along a straight line. Turn that front foot slightly. Shift your weight into it. Then pick up the other foot. You're going to step out straight. Back up so you can see the feet. You can step out straight, but with no weight on it at all. Even at this point, everything's still back here. And then you're going to turn your waist down, touch that wrist crease, make a fist, and then as you shift the weight forward, press that fist out in front of you, for the sternum height. And then you will draw it back into the waist, turn this front foot out slightly, and as we have with mostly steps, a rounder move in, step out, and then punch. So from that last, back a little bit, the last push, shift the weight back, look into this open palm. This one comes down hip height, palm up, and then with the waist you can extend those through, so you're pushing this foot into the ground, creating this movement. The left foot turns out slightly, shift your weight into it, bring your right foot out, put it down, facing straight, no weight on it. Then further torque the waist down, touch the wrist, make the fist with the right palm, and then shift all your weight forward, swinging that fist in. Then, again, push that foot into the ground, which will torque your waist back. Turn this foot out slightly. Hand goes out in front. Bring the foot up, around, on the toe. Step out, no weight, and then shift in and punch. So I'll try getting back a little further so you can see all the feet the whole time. So shift the weight back, hook into the palm, through, shift the weight in, foot goes out, face straight, draw down, goes out, push that foot in, comes out. So this is up, the knuckles up at your hip. This hand comes in, draw in, step out, and punch. So that's the fourth section of that form. And again, at this point you're still going, if you were to start directly straight, these would all be to the left, just like in the regular Tai Chi form.